everybody, so here we are back today with episode 3 of the landscape painting. So I've done a wee bit of work from the last time. I've done a wee bit of homework. Sorry I didn't actually get any footage of it, but today I'm going to sort of try and get a wee bit more work done in the detail, beginning to sort of get a wee bit more detail in the middle ground, and then started to sort of mark off some of the longer grass in the foreground. Not quite sure about it, so I'm thinking I'm going to sort of paint over quite a wee bit of it. It's getting a wee bit dark in some of the areas as well, so especially the connection between the cliff edge and the sea down on this left hand side, it's looking quite dark as well. So I have my plan. The plan is to sort of brighten up some of the gorse and the sort of heather that's in this foreground, make it really vibrant, and then maybe bring in some more highlights. Cliffs are just looking a bit flat, so I want to get them a bit crisper as well. Happy with the sky, happy with the sea up to this element here where they've got the purple coming and connecting into the cliff edge. So I'll just get started. Pause if you want during the course of the video, and obviously do a wee recap every so often. Okay, so I'll just started painting. So I'm just going to pause for a wee second. So what I've been doing is I've been sort of really layering the paint on a lot thicker. It was beginning to get quite a bit flat in the foreground. The colours were just a bit too dark as well. We did do an exercise in class which was about pointillism, and during the exercise we were just picking out all the colours, the pictures that we had chosen, and just done a series of wee dots. This is a sort of technique that I'm using in this foreground, so all the thicker paint together and using a lot of different colours. So we've got the portrait pink up at the top left hand corner, the cad yellow coming through to the cerulean mixed with the cad yellow, coming down to the magentas, the purples, the indigos, the ultramarine. So I'm going to continue that. I'm going to just actually step back. I'm going to take a wee pause just to sort of see how it's going. So I'll leave you that just now. So yeah, it's still needing to be a lot brighter in this area here, so let's get a bit more portrait pink in. For a wee second, just starting to sort of work on this area again here. Definitely this is just too red, too much burnt sienna, so I'm going to sort of cool it down a wee bit, bring in a wee bit more of this sort of portrait pink in the sand sort of colour. So now just going to go in and put some detail in, just using the Payne's Grey. Right folks, I think I'm going to leave it there for today. Let's go back and have a look at what we've done. So this foreground was just a bit of a mess, just a bit too red, too much burnt sienna in it and too much red, so just a bit angry. So I've pulled it down using the purples, blues and violet, magenta. Changed the direction of the shadow as well. The shadow's over to the right hand side, it was actually on the left hand side, which was wrong. So as I said previous, if something's wrong and it's not working, you should always change it. Don't sort of work with it and keep going. Added a wee bit more detail with the Payne's Grey and done a wee bit of work in the sea. I think we'll still need another session to look at it and finish it off. We'll want to get a wee bit more foreground detail. So I'll leave it there folks, and hope you enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please like it and then subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. Okay, I'll see you again, thank you. So this is my second version of the picture. I had quite a lot of paint left off from the last session, and I've still got quite a lot of paint left off from this session. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something a wee bit different, something a wee bit more abstract. So let's see how we get going. Right folks, so that's me. I've just done a wee bit more work on the second version of the picture, which is a little looser. You can see the lines are not as sharp, but what's quite interesting to do is do a study, as they call it, of a picture to sort of just see if there's anything that you can incorporate into your finished piece. I'm actually quite liking the sky, it's a bit more dramatic. There's this red glow coming in, which is quite interesting. They've got a lot of different colours coming in. The idea was just to get rid of all the colours that were in the palette, but I'm quite liking this version as well. So I'll let you see the two versions progress over the next episode. So one more episode to go, episode 4, so that should be next week at some point. Okay, thanks again. I'll see you next week. Thank you. So just before we finish, I thought I would maybe just show the two pictures together and show you a comparison. So this is the one that we've been working on most, just go in and show a wee bit of the detail. There we are, the cliffs. And actually, you'll have seen in episode 3, we work on this second version. The idea was just to get rid of the colours from the palette, but hey ho, Sod's Law. I'm actually liking this version better than the first version. It's a lot freer. I think actually what I'll do is I'll do a wee bit more work on this in the next episode too. But just looking at the colours, the warmth and the highlight on the foreground, coming down, bringing all the blues, ultramarine, leaf green, purples coming through in the sky. So anyway, I thought I'd show you this at the end of the video. Just zoom out, get the two of them together, and that's us folks. I'll see you again.